Hello there and welcome to CHITA Diaries. So in today's video, I will be trying out a new hair product, and this is the ORS Carrot Oil Hair Cream. So I did use this way back in the day. If you're ever on Hairstyle, like, let me know in the comments. But Hairstyle was this site that like a good number of us back in the day were a part of. It was for grey, our black hair, or just learning how to take care of our black hair or afro textured hair. And you would have to list, like your hair type, and then there's like a section for your favorite hair product. And this this was once listed as my favorite hair product, so I really enjoyed this on my relaxed hair. And I have just completed a wash day using the ORS uplifting hair shampoo, as well as the hair mayonnaise to deep condition my hair. I will leave a link in the description box if you haven't watched that. But I've had a really good wash day. My hair feels so nice, you guys. Like, it feels really good. I'm glad I did it. And now I will be trying out just one product. So right now, like, I just rinsed out my deep conditioner and I want to style my hair using just this. So yeah, let's get into it.
So I just proceeded to part my hair and apply the ORS Carrot Oil Cream. So in terms of the cream itself, it is a very lightweight cream. And for someone with low porosity hair, this initially made me happy because I felt that it would be nice and light and be able to get through my hair. And as I was applying it though, it didn't really give me that much confidence that it was actually moisturizing my hair, which was very disappointing. It also had no slip. Now, in terms of what the brand says, even just, according to the packaging, they say the ORS Carrot Oil Cream is a petroleum-free and mineral oil-free therapeutic cream. It is enriched with vitamin E and herbal nutrients that penetrate deep into the hair shaft to impart herbal nutrients and vitamins to foster the repair of damaged hair and aid in stopping shedding. So that is something that I was kind of, hoping it would do for me. And then they also say it does not weigh hair down, but serves to strengthen and moisturize the hair. So in terms of directions, like, that wasn't something I was going to do. Absolutely not. And then I am to proceed to brush gently to ensure even distribution, paying attention to the ends of the hair. So I only applied it to the ends of my hair. I wasn't about to put something, this foreign on my scalp. I actually have quite a sensitive scalp. So I just applied it to my hair, as you can see, and then once I was done, I put it into some braids or plaits, just for the sake of air drying it after my wash day. And then I did apply just a bit more to my ends, and I usually do this with any moisturizer or styling product that I'm using. I always apply just a bit more to the very ends. And then repeated that process. So I applied the oil to my hair and then tried to finger detangle as I was going, and then put it into a plait. So my plan was not to do a braid out or anything. I don't believe so. It was to put my hair up in an updo style, like I had mentioned earlier. So this was just to set my hair and air dry it.
So I am done putting my hair in just 8 plaits. I decided to do a braid out. I don't know how this would turn out, but I know I'm going to style it in an updo because my hair is too thin for braid outs anyways. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet in the video, but this carrot oil cream has no slip whatsoever. And prior to me doing this video, I was just like, why are there no reviews of people with natural hair, talking about this product? Because okay, feel like it was popular once upon a time, like way back, maybe even 6-7 years ago. Most of us were relaxed and were using it, but I was just like, you know, why hasn't anyone with natural hair done like a full-on review? So I was like, let me try it, let me also film it. And I get it, you guys. Like, my hair feels very strong though, which is what I wanted. I wanted strong hair, and granted, the shampoo and conditioner, the hair mayonnaise, might have something to do with this, but my hair feels really, really strong. I don't know if that's a good thing yet, but when I take this down tomorrow, we shall see. Oh, and usually I let my hair set for 2 days because I have low porosity hair, but I did my wash day late on a Sunday. I had so many things to do yesterday, so yeah, I'm only doing it now, and it's like, it's 15 hours right now, or 3 p.m, and I have to be up and ready for work by like 7 tomorrow morning. So I will probably be taking this down around 6, so that won't give me as much time as I usually need to air dry my hair. But yeah, the wash day itself, I know I said this in my previous video, but I'm going to say it again. Like, I've enjoyed myself. Like, my scalp feels nice. It actually feels nice. The hair mayonnaise was just it was so nice, and the carrot oil is like a wah. But we shall see. Anyways, let me not ramble any longer. I shall see you in the next clip, which will be tomorrow morning when I'm taking this down. So tonight I will just put on a satin headscarf and go to bed with that. Yeah.
So this was the next morning, and I simply just took down my satin headscarf, and applied some 100% sweet almond oil. So this was just to, I don't know, not have dry hands while touching my hair. So I knew that my hair was not going to be dry, like I had mentioned earlier, so it was no surprise to me. And I also wasn't going for definition. If I'd waited 2 days and wanted like a proper braid out, then yeah, it would have been a different story. But a day later, in fact, it wasn't even a full day later. It was like several hours later. My hair was definitely still wet, like I had mentioned there. But I just continued to take down everything. And at the end of it all, I was actually surprised at how it was actually a look. I wouldn't even say it was low-key look. It was a whole look, and I was really, really glad and pleasantly surprised. And you know, I just messed it, kind of combed it out to see what could have been if I'd left it out. But it was a Monday and I had to go to work, so I just, you know, posed a bit and then had to get with the program. So I went off camera and tried to figure out how I would style it in an updo, and I ended up settling for 2 flat twists. I will show you how I did them later on, but I was kind of in a rush that morning, and yeah, just made sure that, you know, with a whole bunch of trial and error, I at least would eventually get it to something decent to wear to work. And I made sure that I had to do this, you know, in front of a camera and not really play around in front of my camera monitor. And this is what I ended up with on my days, you guys. I was so proud of myself. This was the first time I had done this particular hairstyle. I always see it online, and I attempted to try it that day. I am one of those black girls who can't even cornrow, so this was huge for me. I was so proud of myself, and I actually thought it looked quite good. So at the end of this particular day, which was a Monday, for my nighttime routine, I just took out the 2 bobby pins that were holding the ends of my hair together and covered my hair with a satin scarf. And this was my routine for even the next day, as you will see. So at night, I would just put on a headscarf, and then in the morning, so this must have been a Tuesday morning, I did not redo the flat twist, hence, you know, this being labeled a low manipulation hairstyle. I just tucked in my ends with 2 bobby pins, and then use some edge control, just like a teeny tiny bit on my hairline. And that's the edge control I used. And that was it. So this must have been day 2 on a Tuesday. So I did the same thing on a Wednesday, and now this is Wednesday night. So on Wednesday night, I decided to refresh the whole style because my hair did feel dry. It definitely felt dry, and I didn't want to proceed with the rest of the week. Plus, I also just needed to refresh these flat twists. They're looking a bit old, and I knew that pushing it for 2 more days would have been a bit much. So I went back in with the carrot oil, since this is a carrot oil cream review, and I used just that. So this applied quite well on dry hair, if I do say so myself. So when I worked on freshly clean but towel dried hair, it was kind of a different story, but on dry hair, it definitely just seeped through my hair really, really well. So I will say that about this cream. And that's just me gently removing whatever shed hair wanted to come out at that particular point. And I applied a bit more.
So my hair was really hard. Like when I took down the flat twist, it was stiff. Okay, like stiffly stiff. But now that I've applied this like just directly, it's kind of softened my hair. It has. It feels better.
So I opted to just put it in 2 large twists for the night. I could have styled my hair in advance, but I wanted it to be like really, really fresh and done for work. So I just put it in 2 twists and two strand twists. And then I opted to just do the actual flat twist the next morning. And then I applied some more product, just the parameter of the style, and put on my satin headscarf as per usual. And that is how much hair I had shed.
So this is shedding after shedding and some breakage. Shedding and some breakage after 3 days. And just shedding and breakage after 3 days.
So this was now, I think, day 4 on a Thursday morning. Again, I just got a bit of sweet almond oil, I applied it to my fingers before touching my hair. And it wasn't like really soft and moisturized. It was just okay. And then I also just, went in with my fingers and just finger detangled, tried to separate the hair here and there, just to make my life easier while going in to flat twist, because I wasn't going to pass a comb through my hair, but at least needed to just pre-separate it. Of course, I did just clean up my hairline a bit with a brush. But yeah, I decided to just go in and just, kind of pre-part my hair to make it easier for me when I was going through again while flat twisting. So now, when it comes to flat twisting, I honestly just learned, by practice, like a whole bunch of practice over the years. I am the worst cone roller. I didn't even know how to cone roll. I can hardly braid. So I won't even attempt to explain what I'm doing, but I would just show you and hopefully it makes sense. Though I will add, like if you wanted like big voluminous flat twists, definitely make sure that the hair that you're grabbing is like a medium to chunky size. And then if you want, of course, a smaller flat twist, you would get smaller pieces of hair. Then once I got to the end of the flat twist, I just two-strand twisted the ends of my hair. So I went off camera to do the other side because it needed to be symmetrical. In fact, when I had recorded this, like I tried doing the other side on camera and it was just a mess. So I went off camera, used the mirror to try and make sure that there was some symmetry with the two flat twists, and this is what they were looking like. And then I just tucked the ends in like I had been doing. And then put two bobby pins in. In retrospect, that parting down the middle, all my days, it actually had like flakes or dandruff. My scalp actually got dry, and I didn't know until I played this back. So if you can, like, just oil, like that particular parting, to not embarrass yourself like I did. And I had no idea. I was walking around with an ashy scalp. So yeah, for my edges, I just went in with some edge control, which is the Anjaki's Tame My Edges. And I have very, very thin, sparse edges, so I don't even need a toothbrush most of the time. I just use my fingers, and it's enough. And that is how we're looking. Not too bad. And I basically just did this for the next 2 days.
Alrighty, so it is the end of the week and I have absolutely loved this little trial and error that ended up working so well for me. Hairstyle, it was actually low manipulation. To me, it looks so good. Like I was not expecting it to look like this. With regards to the carrot oil hair cream, yeah, the packaging does say that this is for that it strengthens weak and damaged hair. It definitely left my hair feeling strong, albeit a bit dry. Okay, it was kind of dry, it was very stiff. So if you haven't watched like my wash day video, please do if you're interested, because it's like, you know, it accompanies, this video will accompany that, because I followed this up after a wash day that was clarifying and involved a protein treatment. So my hair overall has felt really, really strong. I've enjoyed it. Has it lessened my shedding or my breakage? Slightly. I feel like it's kind of helped. And at the same time, I'm just like, maybe I should stop stressing and counting how many hairs I'm shedding. Otherwise, for this product, all my days, first of all, like the smell is horrid. The smell is so bad. Like it lingers. Like I don't understand how I eventually got used to it when I was relaxed, because this was like my favorite moisturizer when I was relaxed. How did I get used to this smell? Anyways, smell aside, on natural hair, it's a fail. It has no slip. I don't think it did anything for my hair, but I'm glad I used it on its own, because somebody might be watching this and be like, no, but why didn't you do like the whole, you know, like the right way to moisturize natural hair, where you use a leave-in conditioner or liquid plus an oil or butter afterwards? I would try that, you know, later on, but I feel like it was still important, and I'm glad I tried this experiment where I used it just on its own. Because imagine if I had used a really good leave-in and a really good oil or butter, and then my hair feels nice, and I give props to this product, like when it really isn't doing anything for my hair. So at least now I know. And maybe combined with something else, it might just do magical things. So yeah, that is my, you know, opinion with regards to the carrot oil on my natural hair. My relaxed hair, I absolutely loved it. Like I keep saying, natural hair, no. But for the purposes of doing like a detox and strengthening my hair, and just, you know, going for strength to just make my hair okay, not really hard, but to make my hair strong, I will actually be using this on, you know, subsequent wash days. Like every couple of months when I do this kind of wash day again, I would do it because I enjoyed it. I really did. Oh, sorry, not the product itself, but the whole week, the wash day, the way my hair has been looking, it did something. So yeah, that's my opinion on this. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.